hear it now. The Grampians, a great ride of Oz. You're full of horse manure, dude. Someone punch him in the ghoulies. Hey, just hear me out for a moment. If you still disagree, we can then talk about the ball punch. Collectively, there is some great riding in the Grampians. You have fast-flowing sealed roads where you can do your Mick Doohan or Jack Miller impersonations, and tight twisties with sheer drops if you happen to overshoot things, where you're best saving your impersonations for another time. Unless your impersonation is titled Dying Rider or Human Splattered on Jagged Rock, and the scenery is top shelf. We're talking Yamazaki single malt top shelf. Let's start with Roses Gap Road in the northern Grampians. This is in parts a narrow, two-way stretch of undulating road with sweeping bends. In some parts, the road is barely wide enough for a horse and cart, or more realistically a car, let alone a bike going wide. So don't go schoolies wild on the throttle. Keep things at a respectful storming of the capital wild. At the western end of Roses Gap Road, turn left onto Northern Grampians Road, which turns into Mount Victory Road. From Roses Gap Road is 33 k's into Halls Gap, the main town in the Grampians. I can vouch for the Halls Gap Bakery meat pies, also top shelf. While you're on Mount Victory Road, do the 5k run to Barocco Lookout. Purely and simply, it's a fun little ride which ends in a nice view. But back to Barocco Lookout Ride. This is the descent. Like I said, it's a fun little ride. It's like having tried all the beers on tap one night, you go around the bar and help yourself to another, and you get away with it. Free beer! What a friggin' great bonus! Well, that's what this little run is like in addition to the other roads around the Grampians. There's plenty of dirt and sandy tracks to explore too. Mount Zero Road will take you north from Halls Gap, where you can turn onto Roses Gap Road and check out Beehive Falls, or stay on Mount Zero Road and check out Aboriginal rock art at Gulgan Manja Shelter. Depending on how much recent rain there's been, and whether you're lucky or unlucky, the tracks can be very heavily corrugated. I was so shaken up on one section of Mount Zero Road, my damn hemorrhoids dropped out. And my false teeth. And I don't even have false teeth. Back on Mount Victory Road here, heading towards Halls Gap. The first section is fairly open and free-flowing like the conspiracy theories at a Flat Earth Society meeting. But the middle section gets tight and twisty like something really tight and twisty, where you're going from one hairpin to another. More hairpins here than Helena Bonham Carter's hairdo. There's also numerous sights and lookouts to pull into along the way. Getting closer to Halls Gap, and the camera can't do it justice, there's this massive grey sandstone rock, appropriately named Elephant's Hide. It looks amazing. The view's probably better coming from the other direction, actually. This is Grampians Road, which runs north-south, about 65 kilometres from Dunkeld up to Halls Gap. It's a nice cruisy ride, speed limit up to 100 k's an hour, with some good views of the surrounding hills, particularly at the southern end of the road. After the tight bends of some other roads here, it's nice to open things up again. So that's just a quick peek at some of the riding available in the Grampians. It's worth checking out when you get a chance, enjoying the variety of roads and many sites on offer. Next vid very soon will be some of those sites. Thanks for watching, remember to like and subscribe, and until next time, stay safe and wear a helmet!